It's Blick. ASMR. How we doing? How's it going today? I'm just gonna do kind of, I would say the softer spoken for this video, just because, for one, I just did a ramble, but I have some things to say. If you couldn't tell. Sorry, this is gonna seem very dramatic. It's not really meant to be. It's more so just, I didn't feel that I could wait until around the 15th of December to talk about some of these things because, for one, I actually have a lot of Christmas things planned, and I didn't kind of want to have something like this kind of smudged in there, basically. And a lot of the things I'm going to be talking about may not even be an issue by then. Hopefully. I would hope so. We'll see. This isn't going to be like super dramatic or anything along those lines. The first part here is going to mainly be with the channel. Second part will probably be more personal stuff. So if you just want to hear like whatever tiny little tidbit I have for the channel, first part here. If you want to hear soft spoken, here we go. Here we are. Little mix up. I probably will not do a December ramble because of this too. So this will probably be taking the place of it since, it's literally December's tomorrow when I'm posting this. And I do have a lot of very wordy things for Christmas specifically. Roleplay too. I have a roleplay for Christmas planned, which I'm pretty happy about. So definitely December is looking very good on the creative output, but I kind of wanted to talk about that. Which I don't like being so dramatic. I just talked about this, but it feels like I wanted to kind of talk about this and be open and honest with you all, so you have an idea of what's going on. And I do want to say at the top here, this is not something where I'm suddenly going to take a break or stop doing anything, pretty much, or not enjoy it, because I'm actually very excited about the things I'm going to be doing for December specifically, but even more so the Christmas stuff. I'm also thinking I might try and do something for Hanukkah and Kwanzaa too. Don't hold me to that because we're going to see, because the ideas I have, I don't know if I have everything for, to be quite honest. And have you seen shipping in this country? I live in America. It's awful right now. Awful. So yeah, we'll see. I might just make stuff. I don't know. But I also do handmade cards every single year, and we have a lot of family, so I've kind of been crazy with that lately. But yeah, the main thing that I wanted to bring up is I am feeling really discouraged. I wouldn't say I'm feeling burnout, because I feel that being burnout means that you don't get excited about ideas, or that they feel heavier on you than they feel exciting. You feel oh, that's going to be a lot of work, instead of feeling oh, that's cool. I feel that's a difference. I've been feeling very discouraged, specifically in the YouTube space. And part of the reason why is, I've talked about this, the algorithm has just been beating me up. It's beating me up. It has been pummeling me, because I posted that little, which admittedly I knew not as many people are probably going to watch it, but I posted my little Thanksgiving special where I was I'm going to make a little hand turkey. That'll be cute and cool. I'll whisper. I'll have plenty of scribbles. That shit got 29 views. Pardon my French, sorry. That just came out. That got 29 views. I almost have 900 subs. That got 29 views. Do the math. That's not a large percentage of you that I even think had actually seen it, because I did a poll, and last time I checked I got 16 people that had said something on the poll. Again, not even the polls were coming up, but most people had not even seen my upload that I was talking about in said poll. It hadn't even come up, and the amount of people that said yes are probably the ones who watched it. I can't remember which video that was for, but I'm frustrated, and I'm especially frustrated because I was okay, maybe it's just that people don't want to watch that topic as much. I raise you this, and this is why I made this video. I had got a comment on TikTok asking for me to do with gum chewing. Knuckle cracking with gum chewing, right? And I'm like, yeah, that's actually, I felt like I had done it in a video. I'm pretty sure I had. I went back through my videos, and mind you, I don't have a lot of them past April. Like anything pre-April of this year is gone. My external hard drive just died, and I had all of those videos on it. RIP to them. But, you know, so I've had to actually download videos if I want to make like a short. There have been a couple where I've literally downloaded the video from YouTube where I uploaded it to edit to make a short or a TikTok, which, no biggie. I actually enjoy the idea that I can do that, and I've been editing the audio with those since now I have kind of higher standards in terms of audio. Well, I understand a lot more. So I have no issues doing that. I tried to watch through, could not find it. I was like, okay, I'm going to record a new video. And I had been trying to get the gum that I usually use, so the last video I would say was a little bit of a bust just in terms of I didn't get as many big bubbles. I got medium sized, but not as many big bubbles. And not as much snapping either, because I use the gum that we chew on a regular basis, like just around the house, instead of specifically gum for those videos, which I will say I tend to not want to get because it has a lot of sugar in it, and I have a lot of dietary restrictions, and sugar and me do not really get along, so I try and stay as far away from it as possible. But if it's a couple of pieces for a video every once in a while, that's fine with me, and I spit it out after I get done. And I've literally brushed my teeth after before too, because I'm like, oh, it doesn't feel right. When you get older, I should say, when you get older, I mean, like, become an adult, because I feel like for a couple of years there, I was like, I can still do sugary stuff, right? I can't now. I feel like I'm in my 30s. I'm not even there yet. I feel like I'm 39 internally. No, I feel like I'm 80. I can't do sugary stuff, so. But I was like, I'll just do it with the regular gum. I did it, and it was hand sounds, which is one of my best topics on the channel. People like my hand sounds. I did hand sounds, gum chewing, another best one, finger snapping, another best one, right? And then I also did knuckle cracking, which I haven't really done specifically knuckle cracking, because how many times can you really do it in a video? I guess I could technically just record myself around the house just every once in a while or something like that. Just really quick record it, pull out a phone. But, how many times can you really do that for a video? So, knuckle cracking, I have no clue. We don't have that metric yet. We don't have that information. But we'll say 3 of 4 are some of my best loved topics. Tell me how that video got like 100 and something views. But I posted a short that's gum chewing, and it got 12K. How? Tell me how it only got like 100 views on YouTube. Meanwhile, my gum chewing videos have always been my actual best videos. Usually over time, which a lot of times people will go back and watch them, most of them are around 3K. And those are my most viewed videos. My most viewed any media on my channel is the 12K on that short. I have not been able to pass around 3K on an actual video, and the first time I've passed that was literally one short. Now, mind you, multiple shorts have actually gone past that point, but I also do want to say, even for shorts, that's actually pretty low, because people will sometimes get 10, 13, 20 million same day. Shorts, they are accelerated, we'll say. So you're going to get more eyes, essentially, because they pop up in a little bar. Yeah, I'll watch 10 seconds of that. Okay, anyway. You know what I mean? It's a little bit easier, which is why I started making them, because I was like, oh, not only is that going to help boost the channel, sometimes I really just only want like a little bit of a trigger to just chill out for a sec, right? Well, why not make videos like that I would want to watch? The entire basis of a lot of my channel is, would I want to watch that? Because I've been watching ASMR for years. If I wouldn't want to watch it, why would I make you guys go through it? You know what I mean? If I would think it was boring, why would I make it? And I think a lot of creation has to come from that basis, because I can't really get inside your head, but I can try and understand as much as possible. But at least for the initial boost in most things, it has to come from within, where you're like, would I want to? Introspection in a way. it feels like an uphill battle. And to be honest, I'm feeling like that in a lot of facets of my life. We're going into the second phase now. I'm feeling like that in a lot of facets of my life, and I'm kind of sitting here waiting for me to hit a brick wall. You know what I mean? Because I have multiple medical exams this month. I have multiple medical appointments. I've had two. In 2 days, I'm actually getting my COVID booster. Not looking forward to that. I always feel like absolute crap after that. So I'm going to try and record probably a lot tomorrow, the 1st. I'm recording the same day because I just want to get it out. I'm going to be recording a lot tomorrow because I don't think I'm going to have the motivation to do anything except for like maybe that for a video, because I'm going to get my COVID booster and it usually takes me 2 weeks to get back to normal. I see the train wreck before it's happening, like right now, because before this video, I was out there working out. And trigger warning here, we are going to be talking about weight loss, weight management, health issues, that sort of thing. So if that is a difficult topic for you and you're not kind of in the right space right now, do not feel bad. Click off the vid. You're good. You're fine. Hope you have a good day. Hope you're doing well. Because I know those are kind of hard topics. You know, I'm very well acquainted with it, but I have had to consistently watch these things since age like 12, so I got 16 years of having to make sure that I'm always in a good state to hear about it. So it is what it is. And I want to make sure that I'm not going to be disturbing anyone. This is supposed to be a relaxing video, at least in some facet, but I would actually say this is more of a vlog video, more than anything right now. You're just gonna make this all about you, huh? But despite this basically being a blog video at this point, blog, not a blog, it'd be text if it was a blog. I can see a train wreck happening very soon because time of year and wait, I'll say, and getting things ready for Christmas, and I'm about to get the COVID vax. I always have issues with this finger going up. We're at 4. 5th one, I'm also getting my flu shot. And 6th, I got bad news from the doctor for my blood tests, and I'm very worried about it. I am on something called pregabalin, or Lyrica. I'm on a lower dose, because most of my pain management comes from me actually just exercising, which I have been doing quite a bit of. It actually comes into this further fast I'm about to bring up. And it can cause liver and kidney damage, because it has to clear out your system some way. And anything where you're going to have a lot of medication coming through and it has to clear out of your system, it can cause a lot of, adverse effects. My kidneys are doing great. My blood work came back almost completely perfect. I have halved my cholesterol and triglyceride levels. I have more than halved my LDL, and I raised my HDL. I am considered heart attack proof, with all of those being accounted for. So despite the fact that I'm not healthy because I'm chronically ill, because I have PCOS, I have fibromyalgia, I have CFS, PTSD. Despite the fact that I'm not healthy, I am blood work wise actually phenomenal. My BMI is not as much of an issue with all of those things being good, mind you. With all of those, I don't have like fatty liver or anything. My liver results came back slightly elevated in an enzyme that would indicate that I have a liver injury of some kind. And my kidneys came back fantastic. They have for years. My kidneys are doing great, which means I did something to my liver, and I don't know what, because that could technically be, oh, you could have got a virus. Did I have COVID and I don't know? Did I have, why? Stop freaking me out. Stop that. I've been worrying about it because I also took a lot of acetaminophen right after I got my IUD. and I got the IUD to balance out my hormones, which it has done, but I also have lost literally no weight, and I'm not kidding, since I got it put in, despite the fact that I have been dieting and exercising 5 days a week. Dieting 6 days. The 7th day I diet, but I also have like an extra thing. So now I'm trying to figure out, okay, maybe I can switch this around, do this day. I'm having to do these things, and I'm very frustrated because I have been continuously working at this since the pandemic started. Harder than I was previously. I was already watching it. I have been making a concerted effort since the pandemic began. I did lose 20 pounds. I have not moved. Since then. I have not moved. My goal weight is under a healthy BMI, basically. And I know that BMI is a very archaic system, but to be quite honest, considering I have so many health issues that are just further, I have so many issues that pop up even more. There's a word there, not efficated. They are exacerbated by extra weight. They are made so much worse with extra weight. It just amplifies all of the bad effects. Being under a healthy BMI, being a healthy BMI, is incredibly important to me and to my future health. Me being around. I have a family member that lived to 102. I'm not getting anywhere close to there if I don't get this together, essentially. Which, I already have a history of heart attack and heart disease in my family. I took care of that. part. But me having very good levels of cholesterol and triglycerides and the LDL cholesterol, it's all good. We're doing really good in that department. I have it since 2020. That was the first thing that I have had that has been any indication that anything I'm doing has been helping at all. Aside from the first initial 20, which I'm going to be honest, about 10 of that probably was water weight. So it's probably only been 10 actual pounds. I have been doing so much for so long. I have been working very hard to lose weight. I've not been able to lose weight, but I have improved all of my numbers, and all of my vitamins and everything are perfect. Literally, it was just the liver enzyme. And my vitamin D is a little low, so I'm just going to take 2 supplements a day instead of 1, because they have vegan D3, believe it or not. It's very hard to find, but I found it. So I'm just going to supplement a little bit more. I live, in the north, so of course I'm going to have an issue with I don't live in Florida or California. I don't get to see the sun as much. Look at this. But, that's fine. I'm terrified of there being something actually wrong with my liver, especially because, and we're going to have an honest combo here. This is a little bit of a hard topic. I had an issue with alcoholism when I was very young, because I had a very negligent family, and the only way that I felt good around other people in a lot of situations was when I was drunk. And I have always looked a little older, so little 12, 13, 14-year-old me was able to get beer a lot and liquor a lot. Let's also talk about the whole pop punk thing, because I was talking to people in a romantic setting that were almost 30. Anyway, but yeah, I had an issue with that, and now here I am years later, and I'm like, what if I actually did cause an issue with all of that? Because I thought I had small effects. I knew it'd have some effect on me. My liver function last time that I got tested, I got my blood drawn and tested for that, was great, actually. It was within a healthy range, so it's literally this time. I'm just very worried about it, and I'm not trying to get super personal, guys. It's just this thing where, maybe it's good to kind of vent it out, and you guys kind of understand. And maybe you can even feel, as someone else also has to deal with the same issues, and you feel a little less alone. And that's very good, and I do want you to feel that. Obviously, we don't know each other, and it's like a parasocial thing, but at the same time, I do care about you guys on the other side. On the other side of the screen. I care. I don't know you, right? We don't, know each other. That doesn't mean I don't want you to do well, right? You want goodwill for other people, right? hopefully. I'm kidding, but you know, I'm very, I had a lot of familial issues around this time of year a couple years back, and I think I actually might have privated the main video that talked about it because I was like, that's a little too much. But I will give the Spark Notes version here. My brother is in jail. He should be in jail. He should be in jail for as long as possible. It happened around this time of year. And last time that this happened, I had been trying to stay on a regular exercise routine, take care of myself, and it just happened. The thing that I'm talking about just happened. I almost started crying doing abs earlier, which is the same thing that was happening then, because I'm starting to now get a little emotional about all of this stuff, and perhaps it is also seasonal depression starting to sink its claws in. I don't know, because even though I've been seeing the sun a good amount, you know, you get kind of moody this time of year. It is good for reflecting, but you get a little moody this time of year. Unless you live in the southern hemisphere, in which case it's like summer. I'm thinking about being moody and being snowed in on my birthday in August. That must be a trip. But yeah, I feel like, you know, it's this thing where I almost see myself down the line. I'm like, I need to watch for that, but I don't even know what to do. Because the only thing that helped was time last time. Because I see myself getting discouraged because I'm not getting as many views, and it doesn't feel like people, you know, are actually watching the vids. And that I'm not trying to say anything bad against you guys. The video's not even popping up for you, and I know that. I had talked about that, and I finally got it. I got a screenshot of the Mr. Beast thing. Maybe I'll pop it in over here for a sec. I finally got one of them, and it wasn't even him, but it was that same face that he's always doing in thumbnails, and I've never watched him. I don't watch anything like that. I keep getting recommended it, and I'm like, hey, can I actually get the stuff I watch? I think that's part of the reason why people have not been seeing the vids, is the algorithm doing that. Actually, no, I mean, I almost have proof at this point, and so do a lot of other people, but I'm like, well, maybe I'll just make things people like more. Maybe I'll make more of that stuff. That hasn't worked thus far, has it? The gum chewing video did not go anywhere. But I just see, you know, the YouTube stuff, being discouraged from that this time of year, you know, not being able to get past this little hurdle of losing weight to get down under a normal BMI, the test results and everything, and then getting the COVID booster on top of that, and then Christmas coming through. And I have a lot of very raw emotional things with my family where, like, I'm not doing good with literally anyone right now. I really hope they don't watch these videos somehow, but, like, even my parents in Florida, we've not been talking. I don't think they love me. Like, just coming out and saying that's a little raw and emotional, like, vulnerable, but at the same time, you know, I'm still okay. I get up in the morning. I'm doing fine. It's not the most earth-shattering thing ever, because the main thing is that I love me, and I have other people who love me. I have a good support system. So I'm good with admitting that. But, like, they're very, send us an Amazon gift card via email, and then I don't get a Christmas card physically, and they don't, like, respond to our calls. You held me when I was born, dude. Anyway, but, you know, having, like, all of that, too, I just see this as a train that is about to just poof. And I'm hoping it doesn't happen, because I feel pretty good about things right now, believe it or not, with me saying all of this. The blood results especially made me very happy, and I have kind of almost this fire in my belly where I'm like, no, this is going to work, and I am going to keep pushing it until it works. Both with YouTube and with exercise, because my ass has been going twice as hard as I usually do, where I'm like, oh, you don't, oh, the weight doesn't want to budge? You're going. Go. Get out here. And, you know, I have to also think about the fact that, like, I have PCOS. It's around the holidays, and even if I'm not trying to eat sugar, I had 4 days there where it was just Thanksgiving food because we had so much, because everybody also made things for us, which was very sweet. But I had so much Thanksgiving food, and now I'm having to go back on my normal diet, and it's been fine, actually, this time. Really hitting the working out, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I got the IUD partially to help me with losing weight, to balance everything out. And while I do think I actually gained muscle, the weight's not gone anywhere. And I know that my worth is not dictated by that, but at the same time, I guess it's this thing where with anyone and with anything, and I know a lot of you can probably very much sympathize and empathize with this, maybe, with just the struggle in general, really, of wanting something and working really hard at it and it barely moving, like just a little bit at a time, and having to push through that consistently and not keep thinking to yourself, maybe I shouldn't be doing this, like maybe it's not meant for me, you know? I don't want to kind of give up and be like, oh, I'm just going to be unhealthy forever. I will be in an early grave if I do that. Like, straight up, I have health issues out the ass. I will be in an early grave if I give up at all. And same thing with the channel. Like, I can have almost this imposter syndrome thing where I'm like, should I really be doing this? But then, at the same time, why not? Why not? I have seen people that, and I'm going to be kind of brutal here, but I mean in a good way. I have seen people that are, compared to the things that I have been putting out, that I can honestly say with this, that are just kind of mediocre and not that good, and especially like not cutting out planes, although I'm probably going to leave that plane in to make it funny. But not cutting out planes, not cutting out people screaming, or kids screaming especially, bonking things, and it's an ASMR video. 1 million views. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? And good for them, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so why that? Why was that the thing? And it'll show up on my feed. I'm like, I've never seen this person before. I watched the video and I'm like, even if it's labeled lo-fi, I think there's a certain point when the lo-fi, maybe becomes kind of like a little stamp of, yeah, I know this isn't the best thing ever and I didn't do any work to edit it at all, but here you go. And the thing is, if it said unedited, that'd be one thing. But if it's lo-fi and somebody knocks a glass, that happened once. If somebody knocks a glass over, like, I'm not going to label this video ASMR for a reason, because I'm just talking. I'm talking. I'm drinking tea. I'm hanging out and talking. I keep thinking, I'm like, maybe it's a quality thing. Maybe I'm not doing enough. And then I see that and I'm just like, are you... What? That? I feel like that fucking "are you not entertained" thing. But you know what I mean? Like, and I know a lot of you have really liked the vids. And I'm also going to be honest, the little TikToks, the things I've been put up, I've been doing really well. And I've got a lot of positive feedback. TikTok loves my videos. Where's the love from YouTube? Where? And not from you guys specifically, from the platform. The platform, TikTok loves me. YouTube, the platform, hates me and has tried to disown me repeatedly and keeps, like, shoving me down in the basement further with a stick and saying, stay out of here. You know what I mean? YouTube, the platform. YouTube, the platform, has been chasing me around the house with a hammer saying, get out. I just... And it's not like I don't have people that don't like the vids. You guys give me great feedback. I have gotten emails too. People email me and say things too. You're so nice. You guys are great. You've given great feedback, and I've literally been able to improve as a creator because of that. And as a person, to be honest. So, like, what is going on? I sound very Canadian. I'm not going to say sorry for that, though. Love Canada. But literally, I'm going to keep at it, and I'm going to try and push through this. But I have to have an honest convo with you guys about, hey, I am not doing well in terms of overall. I see there's a little cloud coming in. I'm about to be snowed in, metaphorically, emotionally. So, I guess this is more of a look forward to the cheery little Christmas things. But I'm also going to give a forewarning here. There might be a couple days that I don't have it in me to even upload, except for maybe a short. And I might just kind of stare at my screen, kind of Kubrick stare style, and just see the numbers come in. And I know it shouldn't be a numbers thing, but it kind of is, right? It kind of is. I think once you get past a certain point, numbers don't matter as much, but I'm not there. I am not there. I want to see progress of some kind, and then I want to get to a point where I have a number in my head about how much I want, basically. I think a lot of people probably have this, and I know that it's not asking a lot. I just want to get to the point where my videos are out there enough, where I feel that spark to get more creative and for more people to see things, and the people that I have come back through are happy about it. I have happy subscribers, and I want to keep doing it. And I know that at a certain point, it becomes like a numbers thing. It's a certain number of subs. It's a certain number of subs, usually, that's going to be there. And I am dead set on getting to it. Just like I have the same number goal in mind for my weight. Am I there yet? No. Am I going to get there? I am going to fight tooth and nail and drag every single day and just keep working at it, which I will say, this is the thing with any of this stuff. Anyone can get fired up for a day. Try being fired up for 5 years straight. I've done it 2 thus far. Try doing 5 years straight. It almost is insanity at that point. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep at it, and I'm going to do it. I have 2 goals, technically. I have an end goal, and I have a minimum goal. I am getting to at least the minimum goal, if not the end goal. And I am dead set on that. I am doing it. I have a lot of health issues that run in my family, and I have seen what it has led to, and that is not going to be me. It's not. That's not even I'm going to try. It's not. No. I'm just saying no to it. I already said no to part of it, and I succeeded on it. But, no. 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 I am not going to wither away into some health issues when I could be doing something about it today. Just like I am not going to just randomly stop or burn out on this platform when I could do something about it today. I'm going to keep at it, even if I'm going to sit there, and again, I'm just going to unhappily stare. Not even Kubrick stare. It's just kind of like one of those things, but I plan to keep at it, but there's been a lot of obstacles, and there's going to still be obstacles, and I just kind of sit here and I'm like, I feel like I'm getting better about it every single time. I'm getting better with every single passing moment with each obstacle, because you learn, right? You learn and you grow and you become better. And I think a good portion of that is also allowing yourself to feel disappointed and to be a little upset about things, but keep pushing through anyway. Get up the next morning and do it. So I'm going to continue to do that. And I essentially just wanted to make this video to reaffirm that I thought it might have been the content. It's not. B, I don't care. I'm going to keep at it. And C, this season's really tough for a lot of people, and I hope you all are doing well too. Because it's been hard for me, so it's probably been hard for a lot of people. It's kind of a shared connection sort of thing where a lot of us have to deal with the same things. You know? It's a very tough season, so I hope you're all doing well. And it's also just kind of like, you know, I can kind of see some things that might be happening down the way for me, and I'm gotta take it in stride. But also be honest about it, right? Because I think definitely, considering I have already had to be spotty with the uploads because of what has happened the last couple of months, I think it's good to be honest about, hey, that something might go down with that, and I don't know about it. I'm watching it though, but I don't know. But yeah, I just want to kind of have a casual combo. You will hear from Rambly Blick here in about a month and a half. So probably midway through January, when I'm sure that my seasonal depression will not be causing me any issues, right? January. You just wake up on January 2nd, you're like, it's over. Call it. Call the year. Especially in the north, like, it's just gray, and it's just that really muddy snow, and it's just bitterly cold, and you just call the year. Man. I deal with that every single year. I know I'll get through it. You know, I'm coming up on my 29th year on the planet. I'm very, very blessed and happy to have been here for 29 years almost. I'm only 28 right now. Don't make me another year closer to 30. I'm kind of excited for 30 though. I don't know. I feel like, you know, that it might finally be my time. I hit 30. That decade might be it. That might finally be my decade. Maybe year 30 will finally be the year for me. Because holy shit, it's not been my year any other year. Maybe I'll finally be there. And people say your peak. I've not had my peak yet. I'm not even close, man. Unless you want to call anything in high school, but if that was my peak, holy shit, I'm in for it. I'm gonna wake up at 30 and just be missing all my organs or something. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about right now, sorry. But, yeah, I just wanted to have a little talk with you guys, be a little casual. If any of you actually get this, if it shows up on your feed and you can actually see me talking here, I'm being so fucking dramatic, sorry. But, and I did a hand movement that was dramatic after. I'm making a parody of myself live right now. But not live by the time this goes up. Anyway, I just hope you're all doing well. I'm giving you a forewarning, I might not be. There, straight to the point. Gonna keep uploading. Keep an eye out. Fun little Christmas stuff coming up. Gonna be so nice. Oh, so nice for all of you. It is gonna be good. I'm excited about them. I think you're gonna like them a lot. And yeah, I'm gonna enjoy making them and editing them and uploading them. And then sitting there and seeing your little comments and going, I'm putting a little heart on it. I'm going to enjoy it. I enjoy being able to share all of this with you. And even in these videos where I'm talking about things that are kind of like a little rough, I enjoy being able to share this with you. And it is very interesting and cool and wonderful that I'm able to even like talk to you guys like this, you know? So, thank you for watching. I hope you're doing well, genuinely. I hope you continue to do well, and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic, wonderful, beautiful day, night, or whatever, whenever you're watching. I will see you all in the next actual ASMR video, not talking like this. We're just gonna get back to the normal uploads after this. Forget this happened. Just